live unescaped reality. We won't even go on about that. So, yeah, today I'm doing more kitty taming. Got to do more kitty taming. Yes, yes, and yes. Need them traits, homie. But, got things working finally. Is having some serious problems with this server. And I found a way to fix it. The admins were too busy with their wives eating dinner, and I mean, that's understandable. They have a real life, you know what I mean? It took forever. It took forever to figure it out. And there wasn't no fucking video to help me. I had to do it my damn self with a little help from a friend of mine named Terry. I think you all know who Terry is. He's a guy who actually knows how to run a fucking server right. But we got it fixed. And it's all fucking good in the hood. You want some of me, kitty? Yes. We are on. Oh shit. No, it don't matter. I just want the trait. So, ouchies, ouchies. This is why I like it raining, so I don't have this issue. I guess Ron is in the middle of trying to talk to me. Brother, come on with this shit already, dude. Okay, damn. Okay, I do have better armor on. I found a couple and some drops. I mean, it's not my best kit, but this is the kit that I use to take care of business. You know what I mean? Yeah, so right now, Kitty, I did the thing where I wasn't straight with the door and open it properly. I screwed up on that again. That was a me issue. That wasn't a game issue. That was definitely a homeboy, you know, screwed the pooch. Well, let me rephrase that. No, homeboy messed up brutally there. It was fail. It was epic fail. It was flop. It was that. Yeah, there we go. This thing does not have a lot of health, as you can see. So I can only shoot it one more time and this thing blows up. But this kitty has a nice little trait that Jimmer's looking for. I'll give you a little shot of it there. You see how it says a vampiric? I want two of those. I want two of these vampiric at level 2 for my next kitty. I'm going to put 2 vampiric and giant slayer on them. I'm going to put 2 giant slayer, 2 vampiric, and a stamina, robust stamina if I can find one. And because I just got twin males, I got twin males from the new mom. But the issue that I'm having with that is I have to fix it because they got mutable traits from the mother and not the father. If you look, it's maternal. Maternal is not where you want the traits coming from because they're not gonna, you know what I mean? In order to fix that, I have to breed these two with the mother, the original mother, right here. That doesn't have any, like, this is the mother that had these two. This is the 5 trait mommy. Well, she passed on some traits, but the problem is I learned and forgot that if you have mutable traits on the mom, you won't be able to build up the animal naturally. You have to use it. The mutable traits have to be on the dad, and the dad has to keep breeding with an unmuted mother. You know, like, you see how I have traits on this one? I need to breed with this one here, with no traits, and put the mutable traits in the father. You see what I'm saying? So now because these guys have a maternal, there's no way for these two, to advance the bloodline and get the mutations on the dad side where they need to be. Because if you have a mutable trait on on the mother given to them, which happened, because I wasn't thinking, and I even mentioned that to Norm. I'm like, I can't believe I put the traits in the goddamn mom. I should have put it on, on a new dad. Well, we got the mutable traits, but the problem is that they're the maternal mutable traits. So I have to start breeding these guys with a clean female. It's called clean female. One that has no nothing put on it as far as mutables, mutables, a feather, any of that. And put the feather and everything in these guys. And that will give them it'll give the paternal that you need. That will pass on to male and females. But if one is passed on to the female, you can no longer use that female to breed. That female is now just a kitty that is, in your inventory that you're never going to use as a breeder again. So this kitty right here is, I'm not going to breed her anymore. She's going to be my runaround kitty. That's how that's going to work. I have no choice because she's got the mutable traits because I screwed up and put it in the wrong animal. I was supposed to put them in this guy right here. I was supposed to put all those traits in this guy when he was a little guy. And I forgot to. And I put them on her on accident, not thinking. Or her on accident and not thinking. So I need to go get new traits. I gotta put them on this guy's baby boy and hope it's a boy, and that's the problem. You're rolling the dice. Even, you know what I'm saying? The mutable traits of his kitty, we're gonna have him breed. He's gonna be a clean breeder no matter what. And if you keep breeding with like clean females, at some point you're gonna get a mutation from the father. Any that you get from the mother, you might as well grind them. Because at this point, you can fix these ones, but I can't fix them until I have them mate with a clean female. And I only have one clean female. So that's where we're at this point. I know it sounds confusing, but it really isn't. If there's a mutable trait from the mom, it's bad. You won't be able to increase the stats of your animals. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're full of shit. Because what's going to happen is those mutable traits, you can get them all the way up to where it says 20. But if you look down in the mutable trait line, it's going to say 3. And that means that it's one trait. 3 points on a mutable is one trait. And I know it's confusing, but it's the truth. It is the truth. So let's try this again. Okay. I need this vampiric. Get in that fucking door. I only need the tray, so this is going to be done. This is going to be grinder fodder. This is what I'm going to name it, because that's exactly what this kitty's going to be after this point. I am now becoming the master of taming these kitties, but with that gate, sometimes that gate just don't want to open, and that is, you know, it is what it is. Okay, passive. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, we're going to put Kitty over here. We're just going to line a bunch of kitties up after I get their traits, and we're going to have fun, right? Right. So, now you walk up to here, and you hold triangle, go up there, and then you transfer this bad boy. Okay, you transfer this bad boy, and there we go. You see, we got vampiric. We got one of them. We got 1 of 5, people. 1 of the 5. So now we go and we pull out our most beloved tame of tamey tames. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Also, we need to, yeah, we need to heal some turtle. Need to heal some turtles. So we need to pull out 2 of our tamey tames. Doctor can now do 30 seconds of healing at 23 food per heal. So it only needs to eat 23 food after healing all that it does. And Homeboy still got more points. A lot of points left to learn how to heal. So, yeah, right here. You guys ready for this? Watch this. You see all these critically damaged turtles? Watch this. We're going to eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's not. It ain't keeping up with my count. Trying to hurry and get this eaten. 23, see? 23. Now that he's there, I walk up in and boom! All these guys. 30 seconds will heal all of their health in one go with 30 seconds of healing with this guy. That's how powerful Doctor is. And now he can literally heal in one go. Like low-level creatures like this, even though they're 130s and they took a lot of damage, in one go he will heal every last one of them, all the way. Look at that beauty, eh? And now we can reuse turtles. Okay, I'm going to see if I can try to start manipulating turtles to move. I mean, one way is to, like, punch them. How bad is the door damaged? Oh, jeez, it ain't even got 200 points. God, look at this. I haven't repaired in a long time because these, I mean, if you look at it, it's just 200 points. These things are like, bring out Carrie. Yeah, Archies can't lift turtles no more. That has been, which I think is a disappointment. You used to be able to lift turtles with Archies. You can't. That is no longer allowed in the game. So now you gotta hole shot one of these bad boys in and... Well, I'm trying. And you see the problem here is, you know, there we go. Yeah. I'm going to get you right in with your lovely lady there, feller. Evidently not. That was way late on the button press there. Hopefully he just takes the initiative and walks in himself, but this was that 1 in a million shot I was telling you about. I missed. I'm telling you, I'm having one of them days with these turtles, man. Let's try again. There it is. I mean, honestly, I think I know another way to do this that's a lot easier. I think I just open them doors and I take a frickin' eat a rare flower and all of them just aggro towards me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if that's going to piss off my animals that I don't want to get eaten by my own animals. You know, it's just I don't want to test them theories. You know? I'm just saying. That would be bad. I'd be fucking bad. So I'll just keep with snatching these, you know, these titles right up out the sky and, you know, doing things my way. Whoop. There you go. Yes. Yes. Oh, I didn't get in far enough. That's okay. Let's do a quick turn right here and try again. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Down, down in. And then up. There we go. See, I'm starting to get good at pigeonholing these things, man. I'm starting to get good. Oh, you sneaky little devil. You sneaky little turtle. We'll get ya. Hey, man, I'm putting in the work. You think anybody else would do this? No? They'd be like, I'll just throw it in water. I'm not going out far enough is the problem. because I ain't getting level. You see? There we go. Now we're gonna go for another kitty. Let's see if we can find another vampiric or something with stamina robusticles. I want something with stamina. Blah, blah, blah. You're hot. You should do this. How about Scotty No? Oh my goddamn way, tree! Yeah, I don't give a shit. Dude, it's like literally 100 points of damage here. Ready? And... there, it wasn't even damaged. It acted like it was. See, it's a fucking faker. Fakies. I see 2 kitties. I see 2 kittens. And of course, as I fucking turn, it starts walking left. Fuck you, dude. Okay. Mutable weight. Nope, don't need that. We're good on that. What do you got? Stamina frail. Oh, shit, no. I think I know what we can do with these. I have a great idea. Are you guys ready? You just come like this. You come in hot. You snatch that sumbitch just like that. And then you go out for a quick view over here to scout for kitties. There's one there. Still looking for more kittens. Looking around, looking for kitties. Looking for kitties. Because it's night, they'll show up. Well, it's daytime now. It's about to be dawn. But, yeah, you just take these kittens and you find yourself a nice ball of megalodons. Because they're hungry, man. I mean, megalodons got to eat too, man. Yeah, see, right there. Yeah, right there. Just a nice wad of megalodons. See, right there. And you just, whoop, right down in there. And you get rid of a shitty kitty. Oh, thank you. That one's for free, people. That one's for free. I have snakes and a plane, man. There's a motherfucking snake on a motherfucking plane. You seeing a falling out of the sky. Sweet God Almighty. Tenacious. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's usable. And there's another kitty right there. Oh, wait. Come on. Get back into the limelight, you asshole. I think tenacious is like excited or some shit. Resilient. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't looked up traits. I just grab what sounds cool and I go with it. And I know I want vampiric because, I mean, it's pretty obvious what it does. It leeches health and brings it to the animal. And that is good. Mutable weight. Just a lot of weight gainers here. Come here, you. We're just going to snatch you up real quick. And we'll get you going. We're going to put you up over here by this green that we've seen. And we're going to look at both of yous. And then I will decide what I want to do. What you got, homie? Oh my god, it's a 150, but has frail health. Dude, I ain't getting that one. It's gonna have shit health, dude. You'd be wasting your time. That's another kitty that's gonna go out and get fucking eaten. I'm gonna toss him right out. I'm talking deep in the deep water. We're gonna go like 15, 20 seconds out there. I don't want that 150 with that shitty fucking health stat. Hell no, dude. Nobody wants that. So we got the turtles all you know, done up. They're good to go. Grinder fodder's on passive and chilling over there in the never, you know, and we're gonna grind them up and get some superior, you know, I mean, because that's just good business. Why make kibble when I can grind these shitty ones for a bunch of good kibble? You know, I mean, it's given me, you know, now you see, yeah, this is not helping. This is not helping. Fantastic. That's good stuff right there. I need to turn off this grinder. It is hella annoying already. There we go. Yeah. Okay. You're already right at the door. Look at you. Ah, son of a bitch, it did it again. It's the turtles. It is the turtles. That is what it is. It's because it aggroed the turtles. Okay, this one can take a few hits. I want that. I want that trait. It just sounds like it would be helpful. And how long? You know what? I'm just going to walk away and just stand around for 5 minutes. And then we'll go back out. Because rain or not, it don't matter. I've got it down to a science now. It's just he aggroed to the turtles, and that wasn't good. See, if the turtles ain't aggroed, I can open that door without it popping off like that. I should have known better and walked away. Fuck you looking at, kitty? Hello, daughter o' mine. Papa says hello to all of you, too. Give him a big hug for me. A big, big hug. Tell him I love him. See, look, Jazzy, we already got one kitty. We already got one. It's a worthless one. In fact, I know what I can do with this 5 minutes. I know what I can do with this 5 minutes. Gotta wait 5 minutes for it to reset so you can do the tame. Attempt the tame again. Let me rephrase that. Yeah. Good stuff right here. This is what I like to call my food factory. This is, you know, a chicken McKitties, you know. It's full of fresh goodness. you know, and he's just saying that because I'm his grandpa. He's just saying that because I'm grandpa. But we're just gonna, yeah, I think you all see what this is. Yeah. We're just gonna park a bunch of kitties on here, and once we get her filled from left to right, this little thing right here is gonna give us fresh processed chicken McKitty nuggets. Well, I need to know the cooldown, bro. Minute 17. So I'm just gonna sit here and burn for, 15 seconds because it stacked 3 bites. Nobody said taming kitties was a safe job, but that's why I'm wearing black armor, because... Yeah, see, we're getting traits from Angry Kitty. We're taking, if you pull this out, this shows you a trait it has. And gene trait, and it says 1. It's a level 1 trait. It's not a great trait, but it's tenacious. And I want to learn what it is, and the only way to know is to tame this thing and look at what it says and to be able to read it. So we already got vampiric, which is pretty obvious what vampiric is. You siphon health during your attacks back to your animal. So, oh, now it rains. Now you rain. And see, now I don't have to use those grenades. Now I can just walk up to said kitty and deliver. You shoot it once, it growls, and then you gotta hurry up, get to the door, and then attack. You have 30 seconds to get them bars up and then absorb the flame. And then you attack again, get it going. You got 30 seconds again to get that bar up. And you do this consecutively until you have that bar filled up. Okay, now I can tame the kitty. I just go like this, jump over the wall, then hold R1, click L2, R2. Now I have kitty. And then once again, we all know, we know what the name's gonna be. Now you see that baby turtle in there? That baby turtle that's in there has a trait that I can take out of it. That does 2 things. You see, the baby's in there. That baby will give me a trait. I'm trying to lure all the turtles in here, but the one is, there you go. And you see the babies following? So there's 2 babies in there, and once these parents are dead, that I can take the babies and I can raise. Well, it's not really raising them per se. It's more I can collect their trait after the parents are dead. The babies have traits in them too. And babies like that spawn, you just walk up after the parents are dead. You just stick it with that little needle thing I was showing you, which you're about to see here in a hot second. This. You just shove that right in there, and you see that little gene trait option. You clickety-clack, and then you just go over here, and you see this little bad boy right here. You just hit that, and you do the same thing in the babies, because the babies you can claim, and then you unclaim the babies. You leave them in the trap, and they grow up, because they'll eat my food, stay alive, and grow up, and then I can keep using those to attack, and I won't have to keep getting, you know, things and shit and things. It's a fantastic thing. Just saying. Let's see here. Behavior. Passive. And then, are you going to wander off? Nope. You're going to stay right there like a good kitty. Outstanding. Now, because those turtles are injured really badly, I have another little thing I do, and I'll show you in just a few minutes. See, now we've got, you see how these say pyromane? These two are mammoth, and that one's for a turtle. You see, I can put these in those specific animals. Number 2 is good. You want 3, 4, or 5, you know, or, you know, pretty much what you want. But I want to put these on with Giant Slayer. Vampiric with Giant Slayer. And a mutable stamina boost. Oh, I forgot to get Doctor out. Doctor is needed. Doctor, and Doctor. And then we're resetting for the next run. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna throw. I want to throw the food. There we go. Into Mr. Turtle. Now watch. I just fly up in, and then I fly down. And then I do this here, and I can look at little guy. He's a 135. Look at that. And it'll tell me his trait too, if he has a good trait. Mutable stamina. See, that is what I need for my kitty. But if I take the trait out of him, it will go only for turtle. But that is a good one. I want that trait. So I don't want baby to die. I want baby to live. I want him to live. But the only way for him to live is for me to kill all of these. But I'll just let him grow. It's not a big thing. If he grows, I can still just, you know, take it. Tame him and take it. It's not hard to shoot one of these in the head twice with, you know, some stuff and get him to sleep. But this is what I was telling you about my trap. When you get these in here, when you see, when you get all these turtles in here, they don't lay eggs. They lay babies with traits in this trap. And that's a good thing. Now I'm just going to walk right up to this dog pile, and then I'm just going to do this here, and then one shot I'm going to heal all of these turtles and the baby. You see the little baby's also getting healed, all in one 30-second healing session. It will max all their health out, and they will be like they never got attacked. Hi, Papa Rob. It's Papa Jimmer. It's Papa Jimmer. Now see, all of them are healed. Look, not a dent in the old fenders on any of them. Looking good. Looking real good, turtles. And then you just do this here. And go put it away. And set up for your next round. It's raining. I won't have to use extinguisher grenades. We have 911 meat and a can-do attitude. Now, if the stream can keep up with me and not drop, that's another question. I'm just saying, you know. Is Kitty following? Kitty is not following. Good. Okay, so we need to go find more kitties. If these kitties don't have what I like, there's a nice little megalodon pile in the water right over there, just off the tip of those trees. And they're going to get some victuals. Yeah, they are. They're going to have a kitty snack. I mean, the irony, right? The irony of the kitty getting eaten by the fish. It's just too much. Yeah, I'm seeing lag. It's because of the rain. The rain makes me lag and drop sometimes. So if I do drop, I will restart a stream with the same name, just with a number behind it. Like part 2, part 3, yada yada. That's how it's going to work. So just look out for it. If I drop, I will immediately start another one after I load back in. And it has happened many a time. This is Ark, this is Ragnarok, and it is the most glitchy map that they have right now. And Wildcard is trying to work on it, I guess a year from now, is what they said, in a year. So, I mean, I guess a year is better than nothing. Mutable food. You know what? No. 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 You're going to be mutable food here in a hot second, kitty. I swear. The volcano's getting ready to erupt. I need to get the heck out of here and get the heck out of here fast. If I get hit by one of those, it instant kills the tame. Gotta go, dog. Gotta go. No, I'm not in the mood to lose a tame. So we'll just go over here where the lava's not flowing. Yeah. We'll just stop right here because they can't reach out here. But I can go higher and try to give you a view of it exploding. I can do that. There you go. It's liquid hot magma. Yeah, I really chose a bad time to try to grab that kitty. That was just not good timing. I'm in here flying around. Is that a red drop? That looks like a red. We gotta go. It's a red. We're going for that red. You can see the parameter of where these rocks can land. So if you're smart and stay outside said area there, you'll be all right. But that looks like a red. And I want a red. Now it could be false advertising because of the way the light is shining on it. But either way, we still need to rest. And I know that there's pyromane over here too. So, I mean, we're doing a 2-for-1 special. We're scouting for Megs. And we'll get a kitty. No, that is a white. But that's okay. We're going to get right here. And we're going to look for kittens. Give her just a hot second. Let some of the animals spawn in. They might all be dead. I think the kitties are dead. Nope. There's an Arthropleura, so there's an Arthie. I'm not seeing any more lava either, so these would be glowing right here. These lava veins would be glowing if it was still on. So we're gonna go up and see if there are more ketones. I gotta be careful because right over there, it's a wyvern canyon right there, and boy, they are vicious. I mean, it's a no-nonsense kind of attitude they carry. It's called F around and find out. And I'm not about to F around and find out. I'm just going to avoid it. Really? Because that was dead on, dude. That was dead on. Level 150 female pyromane that I said was going to get eaten. And I meant it. I mean, I like that it's a 150 pyromane, but to me, it's not worth taming. It's worth dumping, and 150 is the highest you can get. But you know what? Why don't we tame it? Why don't we tame it? We'll see if we can perfect tame this kitty in one run. And if we can perfect tame, this will be a breeder. We'll just pull the trait and leave it, you know, without a trait in it, and we could put some, you know, some mutable feathers. If she's got better stats, we don't know until we tame that. And I don't think we have a green one yet. And Norm's just been really going on about getting a green one for him. So we'll get him this green one with no trait because he don't want that frail trait. I know he don't. But it is a 150. We'll get him a fresh green kitty with a blue flame on it. This one might kill all the turtles, but that's okay. At least Norm will have a green kitty, and he'll be a happy Norm. Because Norm likes kitties. He's by the door. He's not gonna. I can't get in to get on it. That's annoying. The cat's out. It's just not gonna let me get in. He's blocking the door. See? There we go. There we go. was close. Lag. Not right now, please. Okay. And there we go. A perfect tamed 150. That is a perfect tamed 150. So we're going to go perfect. Perfect tame. Or norm. Because it's a green, and he wanted a green kitty. So, look at that. We got a green pyro kitty. And because the trait is yucky, it's a yucky trait. We don't want yucky traits. We're gonna just get right in there, and we're gonna get rid of that yucky. Yeah, see that health rail? Yeah, you don't want that. See, this creature has a frail health gene, and its offspring are more likely to inherit the lower of its parents' food stats. What? This isn't a bad thing. Dude, that's awesome, because that'll... No, we ain't taking that out. This is a keeper, man. No, that's staying right on there. Yeah. Look at that. I think we'll breed her. What are your stats? 56. 56, 30. 12, 25. 508, 313. That's not bad. You know what? I think Norm will be very pleased with this one. We'll leave that in there, though. You know what? We're going to... You know what? Norm's going to like you. It was worth it. Now Norm's got a perfect tamed 150 kitty. Oh, I got to throw it out. I forgot. Yeah, see, a 222. Even I don't have a perfect tame female. I don't, because I was learning. I just scored a perfect tame female, my very first, and I'm giving it to my buddy Norm. Look at that. Perfect tamed. And that frail, that health frail, I thought was bad. It isn't. It don't affect the health. It literally gives less food to the animal, which is like awesome, because those points will go to somewhere else, either oxygen or the remainders. I definitely got to breed with you. We're definitely going to breed with you real quick. Yeah, you're just going to stay right there for a hot second. Okay? You're going to look cute and green. You're going to look cute and green. Yes, yes. Okay, headbutt. There you go. All right. Now we're going to go grab a papa real quick. And, we're going to hopefully mutate a new male without a gene strain there, which is, because like I said, these ones are contaminated, and I got to fix them. So, we're going to, where's Major Pain? Yeah, right there. We're going to put Major Pain here. Then we're going to go up here. Then we're going to go in here. And we're going to fix her stat problems. Do you see this? Right there. Boom. And then we're gonna just, and a boom right there. We're gonna take those 2 feathers. We're gonna stick them in Mama-san. You see? And what it's gonna do is it's gonna raise that stamina up. There's a possibility of it. And it's gonna raise that health up into the baby. And if the baby's male, it's gonna get those mutable traits. Now, I don't know how many feathers you can do, but we're going to try weight also. We're going to try weight also. We're going to put 1 of each. I think you can only do 1 of each, and each parent, stay at 65%. We're just going to do that right there, see? We're going to put these in, and it's going to, you got, do you see that? A 68% chance that all of these will pass. You know, you see her health and all that. It'll take hers and put it onto the baby. But we need to look at Daddy's stats real quick. So, yeah, she's already, without points, got more stats than Daddy. And he doesn't have no points in there. He has no point in weight. That's 526. So we're actually going to pull that one because Daddy's weight is better, and the possibility of the mutable trait of the weight of him will go over to the son. But this guarantees, if I put this in here, it's not a guarantee, but a 65% chance that her health is going to go on the baby and not the dad's. And her stamina, because her stamina is higher. The father's is only 1,050. Hers is 1,250. So we're putting these 2 in before the breed. Then we're going to whip out Papa-san here. Major pain. This was my first 150 I attempted to tame. And I screwed up so bad that it was a 213. This is what it is if you get it perfect, a 222. So what we're doing is we're going to take Papa-san and we're going to enable mating. We're going to do that. And what we're hoping for is a male that has the stats I was telling you about. So we're going to grab the embryo. We extracted embryo. Now I can put these away, and Norm can't be mad about it that I bred her before anything else because I tamed it. I wanted a 222. That's going to help me increase my line, you see, because it's a clean female. And if we get a mutable, it's going to be awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at embryo and see what it says. Embryo. It's not showing me anything. It's not showing me if it's a male or a female. But as you can see, I got this little embryo razor here, and I pop this little thing right in here, and in 30 seconds we'll be able to pop out a little baby kitty. This raises it for the mom because the gestation of the cats is way longer than what this takes. Gestation is the carrying period of development of the embryo to the complete kitty that passes through mommy. So that is what we're dealing with here. But we still got 3 of these, and we're gonna go check out. Put this in here for Norm. Norm's gonna freak out when he finds out I got him a 222 with a good dude. That stat on her is a good stat. He's like, health rail is crap, dude. No, it ain't. It literally ensures that the cat has less food. Here's the thing: if she's got 50, see that? 5,406 food. Most cats, if you look at them, you see, like that one was a good one that I got because it didn't have the high food stat, but most of them are pretty high. You see, that one's 55, that one's 55. You see what I'm saying? Most of them have really high ones. And this one is at 53 or 54. It's lower, but the trait, the health braille, passes on to the baby, not the parent. So it's guaranteed that the baby's food is going to be lower. That's the point of it. It's saying the baby's mutation will be that it will have lower food, and that's good, because the less amount of points in food, the more those points are in maybe health, or maybe in the stamina, or maybe in the weight, or maybe in the melee. It could also go to oxygen. We don't know until we look at that baby when it's born, and we can look at the levels of mom and then compare to where and see where it went. But that is how that works. And I need a male. Hopefully we got a male, because I need a clean male that we can put the traits in, and that male's traits will mutate over to the next son. Now, not always, but I mean, if you keep breeding it with multiple clean females with no mutations, at some point one of those are going to get a mutation from the paternal side, which is the dad's side. And that mutation you can keep stacking infinitely. But if you get one with a mutation from dad and mom, you have to start over. You have to go back one line and go back and fix it. So if that's confusing to you all, that's okay. It was confusing to me too at first. I was like, what the hell is this guy on about when I was watching it? And now I finally understand it. Now that I'm messing with genetics, I've seen it. I've seen it personally, what the effects do. You're not raising the stats. The stats don't raise. They say they're raising, and you've got a mutation and it's supposed to raise them, and it won't. Because it's from the maternal side. It interferes with the paternal side on the mutation trait that you get. So it always has to come from the father. And if you get them from the father and you keep getting them from the father over and over and over, what happens is you can go past 20. You can go infinitely, because there's no stopping the mutation, because the maternal side is still at 0. So if you ever see a trait, a mutable trait on your new baby that came from the mother, you're done with it. You might as well trade it off, because it's garbage. It has blocked the ability for you to keep going past 20 on mutations. He's about halfway done. I have a whole bunch of baby Utisauruses in here. Whole bunch of babies. Whole bunch of breeders. Whole bunch of breeders. And I got to start working up this line. That's why I'm getting all these females. I just have a ton of females, and I'm just going to start having babies with them. And, you know, I got a good male, and he's a 129. And I'm going to start building the line from 129 and keep going and get the mutation ring. But a lot of people like to start at 150, because when you tame perfect, like I said, you get a 222 when you tame perfectly. And people want that.